Hey guys, it's Michelle. I got a little bit of a different, hold on, let's focus, okay. I got a little bit of a different video than I normally do, but I think it'll be fun anyway. Anyway, it is a haul video, but it's not the fact that it's a haul video that's different. The fact is that I went to a store that I normally don't go to. It's been a long time, actually, since I've been to that kind of store in the first place. It's been a very long time. I can't remember. But, not that it's a bad thing or anything like that. Anyway, it's my birth month. June is my birth month, so we went out, like we normally do, but there's this one special place that I really love, and I finally stopped and went. Anyway, I have coupons that I get for my birthday. If you're on one of those lists, you know what I mean. So, I think the one item I'm not going to show you until I do my birthday haul video, but I am going to show you the other wonderful goodies that I got, even though the one thing I really got I'm really excited about. Anyway, the first thing we're going to do is pay less now, guys. I really needed a new pair of shoes for work, and every time I go out, I buy, like, you saw these in my one haul video, and I love them. But these aren't work appropriate by any means, but they're freaking gorgeous. I'm sorry guys, my face is like all red because it's super, super hot and humid today. My eczema is going crazy. But anyway, I went to Payless and I finally found a pair of shoes that were actually work appropriate for a change, because normally when I go out and get a pair of shoes, I always go to the super cute shoes that aren't work appropriate. So, I just wish they were on sale. They weren't. These are made by American Eagle by Payless. This is not the same American Eagle as the clothing shop. But I actually bought a pair of shoes very similar to these when I first got the job, and I loved them literally to pieces. Throwing those shoes away was probably one of the hardest things I did. But it's very similar to this one. Now, I love this little Mary Jane type shoe. It's a classic shoe, perfect for the office. This one is a fox suede. I feel I kind of like the other one that I originally had a little bit better. But this is just so adorable. Will work with so many outfits. I wore that shoe literally to death, and I know that'll be the same with this. Just as comfortable. The other one did have a buckle, so that was a little bit better. This has a can't even think of the word, but it stretches. It's got this cord. The button doesn't actually come off. It just stretches to fit your foot, and it fits really nice. It felt beautiful. And these I paid. Now I do buy size 9s, but I'm typically an 8 to an 8.5. It depends on how the shoe's made. I got sizes, all different sizes. But these were $29.99, so I paid about 30 something with tax. But they're just too adorable. I really love this shoe. The shoe is called Kim. So, oh, there you go. The girls there were in love with this shoe. It has apparently just come out at Payless, so if you are interested in this shoe, that is the name right there, and I totally recommend it. It's very comfortable, and I cannot wait to bust these out tomorrow, because I gotta go back to work tomorrow. Anyway, next, I went to Macy's, and I had no intentions of buying anything there this go around, but I found these, and these were on clearance. I literally paid less than $4 for these. Anyway, these are by Hue. They're just a type, but what I love about this particular type is it looks like a fishnet, and it's not. Anybody who wears fishnets will know that I actually wear stockings underneath them so my toes don't go through the holes. But this, there's no need. It's all in there in one piece. See? I love that so much. Anyway, for the price, you can't go wrong. Now, normally they're 2 for $22 or $13.50 a pair, so for less than $4, I think I paid like $3.70 for them. I was super excited about this. So, these I'll have to do an outfit of the day with, because I know a lot of you guys have been asking me how to do different outfits with tights and stuff. I didn't realize that that was a thing, but I've been meaning to do more outfits of the day, but I haven't had the chance to. I've been super crazy busy, and I got a new job, as you guys know, and, well, I mean, I still work for the same company, but I was promoted. So, it's been on the to-do list, but I just haven't had a chance to do so. So, this will be in an upcoming video very, very shortly, so I hope you like that. Now, the next thing I have to show you, these shops are called Botanicas, and what these places are, if you aren't familiar with them, they sell incense, and they sell spiritual things, they sell stones, new age stuff, pretty much, is what they carry. And oh my God, it smells so good. Anyway, I love the Botanicas. There is a town full of them, but I don't get to go as often as I would like. Anyway, in the town we were shopping in, we drove by my favorite one, and we stopped. So I bought my mother a birthday present while we were in there. I bought her a baby Jesus. I obviously don't have that with me, but I loaded up on Incense. Now, where I'm located, my favorite incense is hard to find. They were actually sold out of the stick ones that I really love, but that's okay. I got cone ones instead. And I burn sticks, I burn the cones, I burn a couple different ones. I don't have a favorite as far as that goes, but as far as company, besides the non-champa, this is my other favorite company. And these are Trelocas, and I love the Treloca. What I did was I got the assorted fragrance packs. I got the first assortment and second. These are by far my favorite. I wish you could smell them, they smell so good. This pack, and it's cool because they each contain 2 of each fragrance. Oh, and they always come with these, I love this. They come with these little, whoop, I have a burner, but they always come with these little ceramic burners. I love that. How cool is that? But each package has 2 of every, like 2 of each fragrance inside it. And there's all kinds of different colors in there. But this is the first assortment. I will read you what's in there. I gotta make sure I get back because I know they're retiring this particular person, and I gotta load up on certain incense because he's the only place I can get them at. And honestly, I ran out of the cone. I only have a couple cones left, so I was really excited. This one has Amber Sun, Angelic Frankincense, Arabian Jasmine, Dream Rose, Green Patchouli, Musk, and Sandalwood Fire. So you get a little bit of everything. It's been a long time since I've burned these, so I don't remember which ones I liked or didn't like, which is why I got one of each assortment, just so I can get an idea which fragrances I liked, which ones I didn't, and then I can load up on the ones that I am more favorable to. Now, this is the second assortment, and the same thing. Oh, this one is a different color. This one has really pretty green ones instead of the yellow, and they come in. Same thing. I love the smell. I wish you could smell them in different colors. And these aren't that expensive. They're under $3, and you get a lot of uses. I know that the cones don't burn as long as the sticks, but I do like burning the cones occasionally, especially. I gotta do, if you guys are interested in seeing my incense holder video, I have quite a few beautiful incense holders that maybe you would be interested in seeing if you were curious about that stuff. I really don't talk about, I collect stones and stuff like that. I really don't get into that because I didn't think you guys were into that kind of thing. I'm very quiet about it. But if you want to see my incense burners or some of my my stone collections and stuff, totally let me know down below. Anyway, this one has lemongrass, royal sandalwood, Marrakesh, I think is how it's pronounced. I'll show you in a minute. China rose, which I know I liked, tangerine scream, vanilla sandalwood, and vanilla rose. But that's the one right there. Marrakesh. Marrakesh. This is a great company though. If you ever get a chance to try their stuff, I totally recommend it. And oh, it's awesome. Anyway, the rest are just regular incense, and they're super, super reasonably priced. The little guys were 89 cents, and the big one was $1.59, and these last me forever. Anyway, the first one I got was lavender, because you can't go wrong with lavender. Lavender is a very soothing fragrance. I know you really can't tell, but there is quite a bit of incense in here, and I burn different scents all the time. So these will last a long time. They're called flute incense. Probably because it's a stick, but fancy word is flute. Now, it doesn't smell in your face like lavender because it's an incense, but oh my gosh, I have Five Below used to carry peach scented. I mean, in your face peach. It was amazing, but they don't carry the fragrance in any of the ones that I frequent anymore, so I'm a little disappointed about that. The next one is Red Rose. Gorgeous, light, and sweet. And I'll show you how to use it on there. I mean, using incense is pretty self-explanatory, I would think, at this point. But, I mean, you light the tip, you wait for it to turn red, you blow it out, you burn it. It's pretty self-explanatory, I thought, but for those of you that have never burned an incense, you might not know that. This one is definitely more of an antique rose scent. And I love the smell of roses. Fresh cut rose is one of my favorite, or true rose from Yankee Candle. When rose is done right, it is beautiful, because sometimes it's too artificial. And this is going to be a very, very beautiful, it's going to be a beautiful fragrance. It's kind of, this is going to sound weird maybe to some of you, but I think it's kind of too hot right now to burn incense. Like you can see, my face is all red and like, I'm kind of, what's the word I'm looking for? Dewy, but not in a good way. Anyway, now the next one I got, and apparently he sells out of this fairly quickly. My mother also bought incense too. She bought non-champa, but I have a ton of non-champa, so I didn't pick up any this time around. But she also picked up this one. And this is the 7 Archangels. Now my favorite Archangel is obviously St. Michael, because he's the protector. He casts Satan out of heaven. But I love quite a few others. I love Raphael, Gabriel, and there's others that I wasn't familiar with until yesterday. Inside here, my mother actually told me, it's the first time I'm opening it, there is 7 little packages. Which I didn't realize. I thought that when you burned it, it was for all 7. But actually, each one has their own fragrance. Which is very exciting. So you get 7 fragrances in one pack. Look at that. Now, they don't tell you on here. I don't know if it's... I was hoping maybe there'd be like a guide in here. It's a little unfortunate. They all smell very similarly. I associate the red with Michael. So, I don't know. It's kind of... It just says a hem product. It doesn't get into... Maybe like the sticks themselves say? I don't think they would they? We're going to open one. Ooh, this one smells great. It's almost like a, it's not a juniper. It's definitely a very strong woodsy evergreen smell. That's what the package looks like. And this, if you've never seen a stick incense, which, I don't know, maybe some of you haven't. It's got the little wood stick, and the incense is, of course, on the stick. Oh, wow. This is quite wonderful. I'm definitely going to go back for $1.59. You get a lot of incense in here. There is another place that I love. I know they will not let me film in the other place. I might be able to film next time I go to this one, though. Let's see. Each one has 3 in it. So there's over 20 incense in here. I'm just curious now what they all smell like. This one is more... more rich, a royal smell. Almost like a gold smell, but clean. Kind of like a myrrh, if that makes sense. And that was the orange package. Once I smell, I'm just gonna go back. Wow, I'm really excited to burn these. If you guys want me to do like a video on my favorite incense in the sense that I typically lean towards, or even the archangels themselves, comment down below. I've never really done these types of videos because I didn't think that's the type of video you guys were here for. So let me know, and that would be exciting. Now this is the blue package, or one of them. This one is kind of oceany, a musky oceany type of a fragrance. And warm, very warm. That's the blue one. Each one so far is very unique, because sometimes when they're packaged like this, the scents kind of blend together. I've had packages that were multiple. I didn't know that there was multiple fragrances when I bought this. My mother figured that out. But, interesting. Then we're gonna look at the yellow. I hope my battery lasts. Very lemony. This one's got a strong lemon scent. Ooh, that's exciting. Oh, I gotta go back and buy more of these. I haven't even burned these yet, and I'm loving this experience. This is great. I like these kinds of packs. Because like I said with the assortment ones, sometimes you get something and you don't realize that you're gonna like it until you try it. So sometimes I get the assortment ones, and they're really good. The only ones I've been disappointed with are the ones that they sell at Walmart. I know they got different ones now, but when I purchased them in the past, they didn't burn very well or for very long, and the scent was kind of blah. And this is the brown package. Oh my god, that's so familiar. Again, this is very musky, but incense is typically kind of on the musky side anyway. Almost like there's dill in there. Which sounds weird, I know. But also like an aqua blossom kind of a smell. Ooh, I broke one. It's okay. I can show you other ways of making like your own fire-resistant incense burners as well if you're interested in that. Again, comment down below. This is another green package, but a different color green. So I'm just gonna. I probably would have to buy this idea. Okay. This one I'm not sure if I like. Oh. This one smells to me what I think a mummy's foot would smell like. That's kind of gross, but that's what I'm getting. Again, there's a muskiness, but there is this weird, like, old Band-Aid smell. Oh, this is gross. And there's an evergreen to it. This one is really kind of gross. But maybe you can't judge a book by its cover, because sometimes when you burn the incense, it actually has a more pleasant smell. There's been incense that I didn't like initially smelling, that actually when they burned very beautifully. So we'll see on that. And this one is the red. So let's take a sniffy. So far, the majority of them smelled pretty good, with the exception of the one mummy foot smell. Gross. But I mean, this whole package is $1.59. You really can't beat that. So if one package is bad in the whole bunch, then that's a good thing. This one is very similar to a rose. There's a rose scent, but there's like almost a citronella-like background to it. Which kind of makes sense, because if this is the one that I think is for Michael, citronella protects you against bugs, so I mean, maybe I just angered some people on that. Sorry. But there is a rose scent and a citronella-like scent. But it's very pleasant, like mixed together, you're probably thinking this is kind of gross, but it actually smells quite lovely. Again, when it's not as humid and horrific, I will be burning these. And incense is one of those things I seem to get a lot around my birthday, because I like going to the botanica shops around my birthday. Again, if you guys like these kind of videos with incense and stones, let me know. I've never actually done these videos before, because I didn't think you guys were into it. I mean, I know some of you are here for my windstones, which I will be doing an updated windstone video very shortly. I did my nails today, so. I did a collection about my windstones, but I didn't actually get into details about my favorites, which ones I'm looking for, and stuff like that. So that's definitely on the agenda within the very near future. There was a video that was put up very recently with Desi that I did have to take down because there was a lot of negativity surrounding that video. It wasn't up for a day, but I did take it down because I got a lot of bad comments from the video, but which was something new. I've never really dealt with that before. But anyway, I will be doing a windstone video very shortly. I'm sitting in my bedroom and there's a lot of windstones here, but I will be talking about the ones that I like, the ones that I'm looking for, the ones that I covet more than anything, that I would love to own, because there are a few. And if you guys are fellow windstone lovers, you know what I'm talking about. So comment down below if you want me to do more videos on like my healing stones or stones in general, or incense and incense holders and burners. I think that would be an interesting thing, because I've never really done that with you guys. So I don't know if you guys would be interested in that. Anyway, guys, I am sweating I don't have any of those. I am sweating through my clothing. I am dewy and gross looking. I am very gross looking. Actually, my makeup looks pretty good today, though. I'm wearing high intensity pigment. I think it's called Gilded Gold is the eye pencil. It's one of my Project Pan items. Anyway, guys, I will see you all soon. You take care. See you later. Bye.